What is up, guys? Welcome to this week's weekly recap. Today I'll be going over the week. I didn't take a trade this week on Funded, on live account on the Eval, so I'll go over that. This week was pretty choppy. I didn't like it at all, but it is where it is. Didn't force anything, didn't take anything. So yeah. Going into the first day, so Monday, we had a massive new week opening up, so I wanted to be bearish to that. We did also have, it was a non-news Monday, and we had FOMC later this week, so I wasn't really expecting much. Um, so on here, yeah, this day the only decent setup, or it was pretty good. The only thing is that it was a short. Sure, I was bearish towards new week, the new week opening up, but I'm not gonna take shorts like this, even though I do think they were pretty good. So at open at 9:30, boom, we go higher, sweep this high. We also had an SMT with the high. Um, where is it? Let me go back here actually, so we can see good. So we had an SMT with the high. Um, And then there was this 1 minute inverse, which I think was pretty good. The only thing is that I'm not gonna take any shorts at all time high, even though it is pretty obvious we have a lot of nice targets lower, all of the LR and the new week opening up. So you could have done something like this, entry there, stop around here above the order block, and take profit either a 1 to 1, because we could reject at this area like order block 50-minute fair value gap, also hourly fair value gap. So I think that holding for a 1 to 1 here, if you had a 1 to 1, was the move. Um, and if you did that, then you would have maybe you had your stop a bit higher. So it really depends as to where you had your stop. But this was the only setup today, like this day, and then it was just straight chop, nothing really good this day. Yeah, just straight up chop. Yeah. So I didn't take anything today, and I'm okay with not taking anything. No news. So yeah. Okay, now next day. So Tuesday. Tuesday. There we go. Tuesday, I think, bullish. Yeah, it's just a straight rocket up. No targets higher. I will just look for continuation longs, I said. Hopefully we generate LR, so something like uh, something like this. So I could take longs, but I don't think there was anything this day. Yeah, so market opens here. Shorts here aren't good. We're not delivering off of anything. We chop around for a bit, and then okay, yeah, I know this day. Yeah, so there was a long that I faded. So we did have all of this LR here, and yeah, I remember now. I told myself this day that I was going to be pretty picky, and looking at ES was way closer than NQ to these lows. So I said, okay, the only way for me to take anything, seeing how choppy we kind of are, is ES takes out this low and we get an SMT and then I take longs. We never really got that. Um, there was a 50-minute rally up there, and there was a 4 minute inverse. Either way, the close is there, inverse there. The only thing is that targets here aren't good at all. You're targeting all-time high, so there's barely any liquidity there. And then we ended up sweeping out this high here. So your break-even point is a high that swept another high. So terms of targets, just really bad, and I don't think it's that good. Um, and we ended up re-sweeping the low, so now we and look at this. Just look at how choppy we were, bro. Like so much chop. So just looking at that, I wasn't really willing to take anything. Sure you can say that this is LR, and I guess it is LR. And if we had gotten like a better manipulation instead of like, look at this manipulation, it's like this, it's a slow manipulation, you know? And there was a trade, I think it was Friday that I took on Eva, which the manipulation is way better, and I'll show that. But if the manipulation had been like, boom, like this, straight dump, and then straight up recovery, inversing a gap, I feel like that would have been much better. But there was a 2 minute inverse there. The close was right there. Yeah, so no close there. The close was there, and then boom, straight to stop loss. And the reason that I faded this was again, I really wanted to see ES sweep all of these lows, and just looking at how choppy we are, bro. Like I don't want to trade this shit, bro. So I just faded both of the setups, and then yeah, just straight chop. So yeah, nothing this day. Okay, next day, Wednesday, Wednesday. Here, I was obviously bullish. I wanted to see something like this form. I think this was FOMC day. Yeah. Um, fuck. So this was FOMC day. I wanted to see a sweep this sell side and fill the hourly gap and then take longs from there. Uh, and I said I wasn't expecting much and will only take an A plus. I have a lot of confidence in, especially since it is FOMC. So here, uh, 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 that's a low. I wanted to see us take longs out of this, I think. Was it that? Yeah, longs out of that. And I think we didn't really get that, did we? Nah, so this day, did I take anything? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so had all of this LR. Um, okay, yeah, now I remember. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, so we swept this high and there was this 4 minute inverse. I took this on evil. Um, how to stop? I don't know, like around here, I think. And obviously, I only took it on evil because I don't take shorts at all time highs. I did really like this though, and I did think that it would go towards this low. I ended up just closing it up break-even around, I don't know where. Where did I close it up break-even? No, my entry was better. It was like something like this. Because I know that I was in profit for like a decent amount of time. Yeah, I think I closed it at break-even like around here. Just because it was FOMC. Looking at how choppy we were, I didn't want to be on this and I wanted to have more drawdown for FOMC. We did end up delivering though to the draw onto the low. So I guess I would have hit take profit, but yeah, whatever, it is what it is. And again, there wasn't really anything, just straight up chop. So nothing I could take this day, and then I'll go over FOMC. FOMC really wasn't good either. There was this 5 minute inverse, and I fucked up, bro. I wasn't gonna take it on evil. I did take it on evil, but I just used minis instead of micros. So I ended up blowing the evil. Like I took shorts here, and this honestly wasn't a good setup. I just wanted to take it because I forced it. Obviously, it was just evil. But yeah, I ended up going with 4 minutes by accident, and as you can see, it just straight up like shut up, and I blew the evil. Really fucking annoying. This would have been a loss, but I wouldn't have blown the evil, and I was up on it. So it's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. So yeah, and this just really wasn't that good. Like targets, we had an SMT at the low, so targets were just on SMT low, so it's just really not good at all. And yeah, and then there really wasn't anything else. And yeah, okay, next day I was bearish to previous A low. We were obviously displacing lower towards data lows, I think, or like FOMC lows or whatever. I wanted to see how we would react out of previous A low. Um, and so here, yeah, we ended up dumping at open. Um, yeah, so the open we just dumped. We had previously low here. We also swept this low right there. We barely swept it up, but we did sweep it as you can see. And so yeah, straight dump. And then we recovered, but there was no way for me to take anything on the way up. Um, like there's 5 minutes here, so and the close was all the way up there, so nothing I can take. And we had two on the field, 5 minutes, and this super like on balance range. We ended up hitting a new hourly gap that we opened up, this 15-minute fair value gap, and right at 10 a.m. as well. There, and there was a 30-second inverse here. I didn't take this. I think that I probably should have taken it. The only reason that I didn't was because I didn't, I wasn't sure if I was bullish or bearish at this time. Like after seeing this leg down, I wanted to see possible shorts out of it or possible longs if we get something like this to like an unfilled gap. And we never really got that. I didn't see like my two A plus setups or like scenarios that I made in my head. And I really wasn't too sure as to what I wanted to see happen here. But I guess that it does make sense. Like we opened up an hourly gap, 10 a.m. Like as you can see, it's a 10 a.m. candle. We just straight up shot up, and then there was a 30-second inverse I could have taken. It would have been break-even either way, but yeah. And then there was some longs which I faded as well. There was this 1 minute inverse here out of a 5 minute gap. The close was horrible, and targets are also not that good. Like 10 a.m. traded into the hourly gap, and so it's just really not got that good. Like we got a 10 a.m. open higher, and this close just wasn't good at all. So I faded that, and then there was a 3 minute inverse. This one, I don't like it either. Kind of, I guess that we have some LR, but I don't like the reaction at all from the 5 minute. Like I like to see displacement, and if we had seen something like that, maybe like a 5 minute inverse, and maybe I guess it's 3 minute would have been break even either way. Yeah, break even either way, but I didn't really like it. Just pretty choppy overall, and I didn't want to take anything here. So yeah, um, yes, no trades this day. And then Friday there was a nice long. I had a bullish bias, and I really wanted to see something like this happen, sweep up these lows, our intermediate low, and then take longs. Like that's probably one of my favorite setups. Um, let me go here, Friday. Yeah, so we had the intermediate low that I wanted to take longs out of here, and I was gonna take any inverse. Uh, Boom, we went down. But once we swept it, I was looking to take longs. There was, I think, a 2 minute at first. Yeah, like this 2 minute here. Then we opened up a 3 minute, and I was gonna take this 3 minute inverse. Then there was a 5 minute. I was gonna take this 5 minute inverse, but we never got that. And then we ended up just chopping around for a bit, and we hit equilibrium of the range. So equilibrium is right there. We ended up hitting it. We had an on-field 15 minute, on-field 5 minute, and all of this LR. And there was a 30 second here. The reason that I didn't take this is just that I wanted to take. I mean, seeing how this week was and seeing, okay, we didn't get immediate displacement out of this low. We're just chopping around for a bit and seeing how, yes, how this week wasn't that good at all. I told myself, okay, I might just wait for displacement to see that we're getting displacement from the key level, wait for a 5 minute to open up and take an inverse out of it. Um, but this 30 second here was pretty good either way. And then there was a resweep here as you can see. So I mentioned this on, I don't know what day it was, but so we're choppy and then boom, immediate like super fast manipulation. We sweep this low and then we get the 1 minute inverse right there. Um, and I took this on eval. I did really like it. We had all of the LR, accumulation, manipulation. You can expect distribution on a field gaps. So there was everything coming inside of the hourly gap, equilibrium, also CIC, breaker block, order block, whatever. Um, and so yeah, I ended up taking this. I went break even at the 30-minute gap that we opened up. So break even around here. And I just targeted a 1-to-1 on my eval. Gotta stop like around here, I think. I targeted a 1-to-1. And yeah, uh, and I didn't take this on my Fannet account just because of how choppy we were. It was a Friday, and if I had lost this, I would have been kind of mad, like annoyed, if that makes sense. So I just didn't really want to be, I didn't want to take this knowing that if I lost, I wouldn't be that okay with it. So yeah, but the setup's pretty good, and I did really like it for Evo. Again, just too choppy for me to take anything. So yeah, that is it for this week. I'm happy with the way that I traded. I mean, I didn't take anything, but I'm happy with the way that I faded setups. Um, Also, I guess I could have been a bit too picky for some setups, but I personally wasn't that. I didn't have that much conviction for them. So yeah, that is it for this week, and peace out.